Let's all get our cameras on. Be friendly. Okay, let's see. Got it. Video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are live on YouTube. This is the ExO Economy Core, Tuesday, October 26th. And these meetings stream live most of the time, and we will they can be processed for later, replay later. What we do in these meetings is we go over all of the different projects that are being run by different people throughout the ExO economy, and we let each other know if we need any help or not moving our projects forward. That is really the primary purpose, is awareness and support. So that's what we're here for. If you're game for that and you want to support the ExO economy, either be here on Tuesdays or watch the thing on YouTube, and then join the Discord chat. If you don't know how to join the Discord chat, somebody will put a link here, I suspect, on YouTube and in the chat, and we'll go from there. But that is our in between the meetings communications medium. All right, with that, let's get it going. And do I have any volunteers to kick us off today for project updates?
I can go, or Eric, if he wants to.
Go for it, Nikki.
Go ahead, Nikki.
All right. So we've got town hall number 10 in the works. It's going to be November 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. That is it's a standard, different from our standard, which was 11 a.m. So mark your calendars accordingly. It's also on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday. We've got Salim Kent, we've got Michael Janssen, and we are inviting Eric Poulier to join for that town hall. We'll be talking about the ExO's journey from beginning to liquidity, and we will also talk about NFTs and DAOs, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization of the Future. The Academy is a learn and earn onboarding session. Ying can fill us in on the webinar that she's building and doing some onboarding to get people into the community and using tokens. The Next Gen podcast is underway. We've got 6 episodes with a couple in the works already. And what we've decided to do is, in addition to just the interview, we're taking these interviewees and asking them to provide coursework for our academy, so that they'll provide not only the intel on the interview and just general information, but also a lesson that goes with it. And then there's that learn and earn piece that goes along. The ExO Village is underway. We're building a sprint, and we're leading with the exoskeleton to do amplified human mobility. And we're going to be adding NFTs for real estate to try to get the land for that particular project, and working on NFTs for the book version 2. Maybe Pratik can update us on what's going on there. The Exos Angels team is defined. We've got a corporate entity now, and now we're working on the banking and getting some funding in for that. And we're building the liquidity pool. That basically is we're trying to put together a one sheet so everybody can wrap their head around it. And then we've got 3 advisors that are giving us the intel as to what the possibilities are in managing that particular group. And last but not least, the ExO Economy and Futureville both are cohorts in the new ExO Builder launch, which starts today. It's a 3-week sprint, basically. So you'll be hearing more and more about that. Other than that, how about you, Eric, and then maybe Ying?
Okay, thanks, Nikki, for the update. Hi, everyone. Good seeing you. So we've got Najib here. He'll give us an update in a few minutes about bringing the Exos token to market, as we've been talking about. It's an ongoing project, and we're making some good progress. In other news on the core treasury, we've kind of completed the transition now, as we've been talking about for weeks. We have 5 core treasurers as part of the core treasury wallet. Again, thank you very much again to Vanessa, Gerardo, and Cesar, who are serving for the past year plus as part of the original 5 that started. We now have Rodrigo, who's on the call, Angela, who's on the call, and Pratik, who's also on the call. There are 3 new treasurers, so welcome, guys, again. We have a lot more Exos to spend and to share with you. And again, a reminder to make sure you're going on the Sway platform, putting in your proposals and getting those funded. And then I think Kevin's going to be talking about shortly, in a few minutes, about the big event we have later today with CNU and the future of entrepreneurship. So that's my update. Thank you.
You want me to continue? Okay. So hi everyone. I've been brought in to take the role to support the users, especially in the EXO economy, and with the goal to bringing more people into the economy and to encourage active participation in the economy. And currently I'm developing an onboarding class, which I plan to offer that on a weekly basis starting mid-November, to go over some basic concepts and also to get people on board with how to set up a wallet, how to get the EXOs transfer from one wallet to another, and how many different ways you can earn them and to use them. So with the goal to encourage active participation. And on the user support side, we're going to start building a team of user support champions, and also we're going to offer one-on-one group sessions to help people get up to speed. And also currently we're relying on the community and through Discord to provide the support. And eventually we will also like to build some automation through things like a chatbot and maybe wikis. And then I do also wanted to connect more closely with OpenEXO to help more people, especially those who get a foundation certificate, to get them on board to EXO Economy as soon as they finish that. And to what Eric was saying about the SWAY proposals, I would like to support those, both those who wanted to propose in SWAY and use EXOs to support their projects, and also those projects that gets approved to support them on how to use EXOs to help them with the projects. Yeah, so yeah, that's the main update. And Kevin.
Okay, so if you, I'm gonna put in the chat just the link to the event that is happening this today on the future of entrepreneurship. So that is, with the EXO Builder team, really exciting. A few people have mentioned it, so do check it out. I'm gonna also just stick that on the stream if it's gonna work. Don't know what's happening.
While Kevin's doing that, this event is really cool because, can you hear me? Yeah.
Okay. And
Kevin.
Other than that, as I have said before, I'm really focusing mostly on EXO solutions right now, and really looking to drive opportunities into the marketplace, having some really interesting calls, and can people hear me, by the way? I don't know what. Okay.
Kevin, we hear you, Kevin, but
other than that, man,
this is something super weird. Can you hear me, Kevin? Hang
yeah.
on. Okay. Well, I'm going to put you on mute just for a second while you go towel off or whatever you need.
Man.
We heard everything you said, but there's definitely some kind of a little delay. Okay. So let's just let it settle out, and then we'll come back around. But don't worry. It's all good. I got your back. The really quickly, the Future of Entrepreneurship event that's happening this afternoon. If you can go, please do support your peers. If you can't go because it's in a weird time zone, just share. That's great. But what it is we acquired, if you like, a community project called Canoe, and it's an amazing project run by Pedro Lopez Sela and his team. In addition to that, there's a book called EBILY, which is entrepreneurship-based innovation. And sorry, I always blow that acronym. But the point is that the book is a method for building startups from scratch as EXOs, basically. So like the Startup Owner's Manual was several years ago, this is the new version of that. In fact, we even have the co-author, Bob Dorff, of the Stop, and he's quite a well-known person, of the Startup Owner's Manual, on the show this afternoon, talking about Eboli, and that's incredible, right? So so be sure and check that out, and just know that Canoe's acquisition, Eboli and the team all got bundled together, called EXO Builder, and this is the relaunch of that community project that's now part of the OpenEXO family of projects. So that's very, very exciting indeed. And then the other thing that Kevin mentioned around EXO Solutions, just to remember really quick that we have OpenEXO Inc. is a public benefit corporation. It has a media division to amplify the voices of OpenEXO and all the things we do. For example, EXO Insights is a publication of the community through the media division out to the world. It has a solutions division, which materializes demand into the marketplace. This was something we've been working with the community on for about a year. And then we have the training division, which trains people to do the things that go in the marketplace. There's about 700 of those people trained now, 300 and so, or 300 and some change are coaches. The balance are consultants or both. And so that's your supply. So you've got supply, you've got demand, and you've got a platform marketplace that connects the two together. And now you've got an entire team of folks that are driving sales into the marketplace. And it's too early to throw out the names, but we did just have a really substantial close. It's going to push a very substantial amount of opportunity through the marketplace. So polish up your certifications if you want to apply for those jobs when they come into the marketplace. And Kevin and I have had some really lovely feedback on some of the many deals that are flowing through the pipeline. These things take a while though, so it's okay, but they take a while, and we're building that momentum. So just keep an eye on the marketplace, pay attention. We're also in the process of opening up the marketplace more and more with a live pilot at openexo.com/marketplace that is a pilot, and it's a beta, and it doesn't all work the way we want, but more and more you'll be able to interact with and work right through the website into the marketplace, which is awesome. So sorry, Kevin, you gave those updates, but I just wanted to share a little bit more around them so that everybody kind of knew what was going on, because it's very exciting to see the volume starting to grow in the marketplace, and we track it and report it every single week. And then I had a nice chat with Pratik a few days ago, and he has a project that could, in fact, also start driving certain types of demand from his project into the marketplace, which is really cool. So anyway, we'll get back to it. But let's see, we went Kevin, Eric, you went already. You went. Why don't we just go to Pratik next, and then Pratik, you'll pick who's after you.
Perfect. Thank you, Ken. Hello, everybody. So this is very exciting. We are also joining the EXO Builder program and taking Anna through the process with all the methodologies and the startup setup program, and ensuring that every startup that comes in goes through Kanao, because that is the actual place from where we are going to onboard all offline and online startups coming through primarily. And also the update which Kent mentioned, that yes, there is a marketplace coming on from Yanna as well, which will be driving the solutions marketplace. So it's going to get hotter and hotter. You got to be keeping an eye on that and stay tuned for updates. There's a lot coming in. Lisa.
Great. Great to see everyone. So I'm going to touch on EXO Insight. We have that Kent already mentioned a little bit about what the platform is to amplify the voices of the community. We had 2 articles, one that went out on Friday on venture building, and then yesterday on the EXO Builder that touch on the event that we are having later today on the future of entrepreneurship. So definitely check those articles out. We're always looking for more voices, so be sure, I've put in the chat a link if you want to subscribe and to contribute. So always looking for more voices. We have a weekly writers club that meets every Thursday at 9 a.m. PST on Zoom. So if you're interested, also reach out to me. And those are, sometimes we just talk about ethics and all kinds of interesting conversations that could lead to an article or where we are with our articles, but there are always lots of great conversations, and it's very informal. It's been a great weekly meeting. We're working on AnyClip to see some more interactive ways to integrate more content, specific videos into articles. So you should begin to see more videos on the site within the next 2 weeks. And those are my major updates. And Nikki went already. So Najib?
Thank you, everyone. Just not much updates on my side, except we are having a few people that is still coming back with some help, I would say, with the ExO QT. Unfortunately, this is more than a year, and it's quite painful because right now that is not easy to, especially in the situation, and it starts to be more than once, and with decent amount of tokens. We're trying to help, but it's, I don't know who could be more frustrated, them or us, but it's something that we will expect it to happen, to be honest. To happen is not to then to show up, to happen that is going to be hard to move. I will anticipate that from the beginning. And the farther on the road that they pop up, the harder it's going to be. I know I can express the frustration from them because it's not going to be easy for neither them of us. I know Kenny is helping with all those ones. I really appreciate with those ones. But hopefully they don't pop up more. But I know that truly people know more, or they are more aware of the Open EXO. They come up not even with the EXO QT, they are coming with CVX. That is even worse. That it was 3 years ago. Then again, I just, whoever is doing or listening to this recording, I hope that they can just try to do it now, not even in a year from now, that is even going to be worse. But that's the message. On the other aspects, I know, Kevin, you are having some issues with the multi-signature. I will be there. Send me the invite. You can, Kevin or Eric, I will be there. I'm more than happy to assist you guys with the new settings, and at least to try to explain, because it looks like it's important that now that you have 3 members on the new wallet, that all of you guys are all aligned. We are still pending on the validation from the Ethereum. I don't know, maybe Ken will update us about that, because that is something that I mentioned last week that is pending, but it's still pending, and that's when we go through the verification of the contract, and the contract to be listed there on the mainnet. The mainnet is already deployed, but we need just a few lines to be there to proceed to just for Ethereum to confirm that this is a valid project. It's something good for the project, because right now they are trying to just remove all those scams tokens there on ARC on Ethereum. And that's pretty much on my side. Vanessa.
Hi, good morning. Great updates from everybody. I am sharing on the chat the latest stats, and I also wanted to share Fluid Change latest update on the EXO economy. As far as followers, we have lost some people on Telegram and on Discord. No changes on Twitter or the EXO Economy Circle, but LinkedIn, Instagram, and the Open EXO Community Circle growing. I really encourage you to check out that Fluid Change post, and please share it. It's available on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. I would say Cesar, go next.
Yeah, hi guys. Let me share the latest from Rutanio. So let me open here quickly for everybody. This is the Rutanio Sway. So it's live now. And there are a few proposals there. So let me go to the main script, to the feed. So there are a few missions created already in the sister economy. More of them are focused in engagement, community engagement, and also supporting use cases and entrepreneurs with some ideas. Angelo, Felipe, and Jose Nelson, they've been working on it. It was launched last week, and we already have, 2 3 proposals there, and I think one that is already approved. So it's all live. So I will invite everybody to have a look and participate also in creating some new ideas and opportunities to connect entrepreneurs in the innovation ecosystems around the world. So that's for one side. Then for the other side, Vanessa shared the post. So for those who are not informed yet, basically, it's great to know now that ExO Economy is ready, to be open, fully open source and available to anybody. Now that FluidChain is stepping out as the main developer, but it's a great opportunity and a great moment for the economy and for the ecosystem, since it's been 3 years that FluidChain is been working on it and developing, taking care of it without no fork, without no really big downtimes. And now it's up to the community to do that. So it's a very important moment for the decentralization and the next step of the ExO economy. So who is missing here? Anyone else?
Did Rodrigo go?
Lisa,
or
maybe.
Lisa, yeah. No, Lisa, I think.
Lisa,
went.
Costa.
So, yeah.
It's me, Angelo and Rodrigo. We're
Yeah,
back.
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, my Wi-Fi is the best, but I will be back at my camp for here for say my speech. Well, with the team, we are working on several initiatives. We're trying to bring to the board initiative that can we handle, and trying to encourage community to be part of that one. And also, one of them is the academy. We are iterating with Jean and Nikki the next stages for that. Also, Pratik is working on that too. Angela, Rodrigo, all of us are involved in the next stage of the academy, and we are happy to be part of the treasury. It's an onboarding process. We are discussing that with Eric and Kevin and the team. It's just the beginning. We are maybe facing new challenge, but it's just a challenge. Let's go for it. Let's pass it. And on the other hand, I'm connected with the community from Rotanio, supporting them in the SWAY, and also iterating with some community members that also are being part of the ExO community. I would like to share with you something that I need your help, because I'm being part of different token or cryptocurrency community. And over here is the idea to show the world what are the areas that we are impacting. And basically this picture of the ecosystem is something that I have in mind that I would like to show in one piece to the world, that we can share all of the sites that we are impacting. Some of them are social projects, and we are going to link all of the social project initiative, the blockchain. Then over here could be also then Polygon. I don't know, but it could be next step. But right now is all of that one are the chain that we're using right now. Maybe the circle is not enough. Will be more. A lot of companies are using ExO, but I need your feedback, because I don't know all the name, and also I don't know all the logos. But if you can share on the chat some of the name that you know, please give me a like. Just tell me a message, and I will take a look about that. But basically, mostly all of the communities that are dealing with his own cryptocurrency token or challenge, in terms of information, they are showing this kind of vision about what are you supporting or doing with your current token. And if you think we need to add another circle and maybe expand this vision, it's an option too. But yeah, excellent.
So-
Grow Institute, we will add it.
So,
And
hey,
basically, that's the idea.
hey, Angelo, just really quick. I sent you another company for one of the circles, but the problem, for example, with companies accepting ExO's tokens or using, I think would be a better circle than accepting, because using is accepting, but also includes spending. We've had over 400 companies go through, for example, the various training programs, but we don't necessarily have permission to post all their logos, right? So, you know, it's difficult with a diagram like this to really capture everything that's going on. But I like the initiative overall. It makes a lot of sense. So I'll try to think up others that I know are accepting ExO's tokens, because there are a handful out there. So yeah, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Yeah, that's the main goal. I need your help as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Send me some links, and also about the investor, I need to confirm if Peter Diamandis is investing on the ExO's token or not, if we can use his name or not. And
Yeah,
also,
he is invested in the token. He purchased some tokens in the appropriate way for a US based person or entity, and he has been on a number of our shows talking about that. So I think it's okay.
awesome. All right, that is my update. And Rodrigo.
Yeah. Are you there, Rodrigo? Going once, going twice. Rodrigo fell asleep. Okay, well, that's everybody on the thing today. And I think that those were lovely updates. I don't have additional things to add today. I added some stuff as we went along. Najib, to your question about the verification on Ethereum, that is still pending. No, I don't have any change on that. But we do need to get that done so that the smart contract and the token is searchable. There are people asking on Telegram for the address to the smart contract, for example, right? So that would be good to share. All right. If Najib's even still here. Okay, so I think that's all I've got. So anything else from anybody today? Just so you guys know, also, I was talking to Nikki yesterday. I'm trying to think, like, we have other, call it cross-chain interest in what we're up to here because of the growth of the community, because of the growth of the volume in the marketplace and various things looking kind of interesting. So I think that there are some very, very interesting opportunities popping up. They're very early conversations, so I don't have a lot yet to share, but I'm trying to sort of bring that together. And I'm hoping that by this time next week, I'd try to move a couple of things forward faster because I want to bring them to this team and have a conversation about some of the opportunities that are showing up. So as fast as I can share meaningful information, not just random thoughts, I will do so here. And I want everybody to know that for your thoughts and feedback. I want to say thank you and congratulations to the new treasurers. Sometimes I'm in that group, sometimes I'm not. I'm never a treasurer for the core, but sometimes I'm observing. I've actually dropped out of that group this morning. If you need me back for some project or something, please let me know. I'll be happy to drop back in. I meant to be in there when I'm needed. So but doesn't mean anything more than that. And there's a few other things too, but I think I'm going to save all those up, and hopefully next Tuesday will be a preliminary discussion about some of the things that we can talk about at the town hall number 10 on the 10th, 10 on the 10th, right, Nikki? Okay, so I think that's all for now, everybody. As always, happy to see everybody here.